All right. Welcome back. I'm here with another weekly challenge, and I got a surprise that I'm going to share with you. So the weekly challenge, as you know, has different categories, and it's restricted most of the time by cars PP. And in this case, the Trial Mountain has a restriction of 700. But to my surprise, I was able to drop in this Tomahawk, which has over 700, right? So the car is basically, as I got it, I won it, I think I had it for a while now. I don't even know what I did to win it. But I actually never drove it because it was hard finding categories to drive it in. To my surprise, here it is, able to drive in the 700 PP Weekly Challenge Trial Mountain. Yeah, so I ran the race, but while driving the race, I have a thing for this helmet because it's nice and shiny, has these cool reflections. I mean, look at that. That is just so cool. That ray tracing is ridiculous. And then I had like a brainstorm, and I may be late to the party on this because I'm sure other people have done it as well, but why not, hear me out, why not make the car chrome? Because this car has such a wild shape, and this is the dialed back version, because way back when the game first dropped, when we had that Tomahawk exploit where you were able to just get crazy money in almost any race with this, which I did, I had a matte black one, but this one is red, and again, it doesn't have the crazy arrow as that version of the Tomahawk, which I was a little disappointed by because I wanted to see those flaps going up and down. It is just so tricky. Like Travis Pastrana's family wagon. Anyway, so I had this thought, and I finished this race, and I actually lapped the cars, but I wanted to just make this car chrome because the shape is so wild. It looks like a spaceship. It looks like it just landed. So here it is. I came back in, and I noticed that I was going to run the weekly challenge again, but then I noticed to the left that the Hypercar Challenge, Supercar Challenge, whatever it's called, gives you 100,000 credits for winning the race, whereas the weekly challenge only gives you 90. Right, and again, this is not a huge amount of credits, but if you're like me and you like driving, and this car is a gem to drive. I mean, look at that. It's just, we are the future. We have just landed. You humans, show us to your best arcade game. Anyway, so with this car, it's kind of like, not even kind of like, it's definitely a cheat code, right? And that's the Tomahawk all the way through, because as you can see, I'm just flying by. The car is just ridiculous. It handles nuts, and I know I say this about all the cars that I show on the channel, but if you don't have this car, do yourself a favor and get it. I don't know how much it runs for right now, but the things that I usually do to cars, I didn't have to do. Like I said, I only put on racing mediums because the sport tires just have you sliding. The braking is great, the acceleration is sublime, and it's, if you want to grind, and this is a fairly fun track. The thing that I had been working on was trying to nail the last two turns to get a great acceleration. I wanted to sacrifice the first one to get that acceleration to the home straight, but at least that was my goal, right? So yeah, I mean, it's just so freaking cool. Like, what I'm going to do is that thing I always do, which is I'm going to shut up now and let you listen to the car, because unlike some other cars, looking at you, Corolla, this car sounds amazing. Yeah, alright. So, hopefully you see what I'm talking about. So, it's more of, this car looks cool and it's great to drive. And I want to make it even cooler to look at. And I went down another rabbit hole with the escapes because this car looks so cool in some of the night scenes. I could not decide which one to use. I took like 10 escape shots. I might tag some of it. Alright, so this is a 5-lap race. Same thing for the weekly challenge. 5 laps for the Hypercar challenge. Straight up, that's 100,000 credits. Clean race bonus, that's what? Do the math. Right? 150,000 credits for 10 minutes. And if you're inclined to do some grinding, you know, if you drive for half an hour, that's a decent chunk of change. So take it from me that it's a fun car to drive. And if there's such a thing as a worthwhile investment in a video game, you know, 100,000 credits for 10 minutes if you make a mistake. Because you saw I went off track a couple of times, well, 2 wheels off. I didn't make any contact with any other cars, so I was able to get that clean lap bonus, that plus 50%. Yeah, so look at that. That is just so freaking cool. Alright. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. I was going to say tell your moms, but that wouldn't be right, would it? But tell your friends. Come check out my page or whatever. I'm going to still do this, so who cares? Peace.